Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Tyrone Tracy now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18.
One play action with Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First down from the 42.
Set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Set. Cowboy 80. Check go.
Another carry for it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Nickel look by the Chargers here. 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 79.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Headed out right. His first throw is an interception. Dante Jackson takes it away. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Baylor tight. No.
Herbert throwing right away. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're going for it. It's Herbert. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Vacates quickly left side. This is Cox. That's Slayton. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for a New York first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That one's good to McConkey. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Herbert from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in a hurry up here. Herbert back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd yard to go. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They snap it to Herbert. Into the hands of Ganson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Herbert throwing again. Drops back. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Working quickly here. Third and goal. Here's Herbert. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Took some effort, took some rallying to the ball late, but they got him down before he could move the chains. I expect there a little sense of relief on that defensive sidelines that play didn't hurt them even more.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Dart out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Set, go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one finds his man, Likely. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
On the set.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Here we go. Set, 72.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Theo Johnson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Third down now. Here's Darts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up fourth down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Dart gonna go for it on fourth. Throw caught by his running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on fourth. New set of downs for him from the 31. Dart gonna throw again. Hits him on the out route. And he's gonna go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Darts looking to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. There he is, Davis, to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing now, Herbert. And this one doesn't go far. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. We've set it down from 37. Herbert to throw once more. Now for big yards on the right side. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. It's Herbert once more. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers tie it just before halftime. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off for the touchdown.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Throwing on first down. It starts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
It's another rushing play. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st
and 10, Herbert. That's completed right side. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Has room into the secondary, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His third total score in this game. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8.
Giants 13. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Tracy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Rock on, lady.
Going play action with Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Get some space around midfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break out the first down.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He connects with his back deep down the middle. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he will get into the end zone. Only fair. He got them the touchdown, so they let him pick up the 2 as well.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Herbert from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Herbert. He throws a bullet deep to the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden,